In this video, we're going to take a look at how to create a shipping quote from the goods that you have within a purchase order, an order that you already have in progress with your supplier. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into our orders and go into our active purchase orders. And we can see that we have an order from this supplier, this particular supplier, and it is at the milestone of pre-shipment. So we've taken it through the various stages and we're now ready to start getting shipping quotations for the goods that are within that purchase order. So at Tradefact, we have a concept of scheduling. What does scheduling mean? It allows you the opportunity to decide which of the goods within this purchase order you want to ship. It could be all of the products, though they could be all ready at the same time, and that's great. You can select all of the products and get a quotation to ship those goods from your supplier to your final place of delivery. But in certain circumstances, there may be a situation where some of the goods are ready early, you require them urgently, and you would like to schedule a portion of that order to be quoted and shipped separately, and potentially by a different method. One could be sea, one could be air, one could be road. So that gives you the flexibility to decide which products from within your complete order you want to schedule to be shipped. So we're going to take a quick look at how in this particular order, where I have 1,500 products over 3 separate SKUs being manufactured by my supplier. And I'm in the pre-shipment phase, and we've agreed with the supplier that the goods are likely to be ready soon. I would go into my schedules tab, and as we can see, we have no schedules created. So I would click on create new schedule. And from here, I can give this schedule a name. So if I'm bringing in everything, I may decide to call it Summer 2018 Yoga. My place of loading is my supplier's factory. And the goods ready date, which we've discussed with our supplier, is, for example, this day next week. So we now need to decide which of the total agreed initial order, are we shipping. If I was to click add all, I would bring all of the products into this schedule, and that would be everything in that order. Or I could decide to potentially bring in just 500 of one product or any amount of any product. So you have that flexibility. In this case, I'm going to decide to add all of the products. So I have 3 SKUs in my schedule, a total of 1,500 items at a value of just over $8,500 US. And when I'm happy with that, I can create the schedule. At any time, you can delete these schedules and revisit them or rebuild them, because as you know, suppliers don't necessarily all work to the schedules that you require, so it may take a little bit of movement. So if we go back to purchase orders and I click on schedules, we can see that I have all of my goods, and I can look at schedule contents to confirm that yes, that is all of the goods from my original purchase order. And I'm now ready to ship or get a quotation for shipment. I can click on this button, or I can individually select the schedule I want to quote for. Remember, you could have multiple. It could be a portion going by air, another portion by sea, or whatever, or spread over more time. So in this case, I have selected the schedule that I wish to quote from. I click on Quote from Selected Schedules. From here, I need to give this a shipment name. So this is all goods shipment. I've decided that this is going to be a sea shipment. It's an import. My port of loading, which again, if you don't know the name of the port at this stage, you can be quite general and type in the country, China any. Or if you happen to know the actual name of the port, we can enter this here. The Incoterms to confirm is FOB, and the cargo type. Again, this is optional. If you don't know it, our logistics professionals that are connected to this, the Tradefact platform, will be able to use the data from your products and dimensions to give you the best and most accurate recommendation as to the movement. But in this case, we've decided that it is going to be a full container. We're now saying or telling the system where are the goods arriving into. Again, if you don't know the port yet, you can be more, less specific and enter just USA. But in this case, we know they're coming into New York. Place of delivery, we're going to choose the location of the warehouse in which our final delivery. These are again all saved within Tradefact. These are all of my warehouses or locations that I ultimately have my goods delivered. I'm choosing this one, and a target delivery date is purely optional. And that is almost it. We can see a summary of all of the products, the schedule, and when we require this to be shipped, collected by the goods ready date that we've entered. So I can go into the next step. And at this point, I can choose if I require insurance for my freight. And if you do require insurance, you can enter the total value of the goods being shipped, and you'll receive a quotation with your freight and shipping quotation alongside. And at this point, we are managing the customs entry. So we're asking if you wish your quote to have customs brokerage included. If you choose yes, you have the option now of assigning HS codes. Again, these are added and maintained within your product database in Tradefact. This allows you to go into your products that are being shipped and select the corresponding HS codes to ensure that your goods move through customs as efficiently as possible. And again, you have the option of not selecting these services. You can add additional notes that would be shared directly between you and the logistics partner. And when you're ready, you get a overall summary of your shipping quotation, and you can click submit. You can choose the logistics company that you're connected to in which you want them to receive the quotation. You simply select that freight company and submit your quote. That means your quotation is now sent to the connected Tradefact logistics partner, who now has complete visibility into your products, your HS codes, your customs data, your goods ready date, the locations of your suppliers, and ultimately the final place of destination of delivery of your goods. So they have everything that they need to now get back to you as quickly as possible with a quotation that matches your requirements. In order to view these quotations, you can, on the menu on the left-hand side, if you click on shipments, you will see quotes. And if you click on active, you can see your pending quotations that have been sent to the logistics partner. And at this stage, you'll be notified by email and within the application whenever that quotation has come back, and you can review that quotation and decide to book if required. So that is the process of creating a shipping quotation based on an active purchase order using our concept of scheduling.